the reverse lunge, you'll need a couple of sturdy chairs, and what I've done here is drawn a line. If you happen to have carpet with a line patterning, you can work from that, or tiles in your kitchen. And the purpose for that is that I want you to keep your feet equally away from the midline when you step back as when you're standing. So you're going to start with your feet hip width apart and standing between two chairs. Take a nice breath in. Slowly, gently exhale as you step back. And you still want to be that nice distance away when you go down towards your back leg. You want to focus on your ear, shoulder, hip, and back knee being as straight as you can in that alignment. Okay. The other thing to keep in consideration is I'm not dropping my heel in the back, so I'm going onto the balls of my foot. And for a lot of my clients that are a little bit older, they may have some arthritis in their big toe, so they find it much more comfortable doing the reverse lunge with the running shoes on, so there's less stress on the toes. A couple of other tips that I want you to think about is to be kind to your knees, and if you're going back into your reverse lunge, to only go as deep as you feel safe and that your knees aren't complaining at you. Another little thing here is that if you reviewed your stretches and the stretch where you're laying on your stomach and you're bending your knee, if you found that your muscles in the front, your quadriceps were really tight, or the hip flexor stretch, if they're really tight, I'd really advise that you do those stretches before doing the reverse lunge, because when you look at the position that my body's in, it is a great strengthening exercise, but I'm also getting a stretch for the muscles in the front of my hip and thigh. So if I'm both, strengthening and stretching at the same time, it can sometimes feel a little overwhelming. So make sure you do those stretches first. So another consideration for your reverse lunge, and ideally all these exercises are done in front of the mirror, so it gives you lots of feedback in terms of where your body is in space. It's very hard for us to sometimes know unless we look in the mirror. So I'm going to place the stick just as I did with the squat in front of my second toe in the front, and when I take my step back, I want my knee, again, just as I did with the squat, I want the middle of my kneecap to line up over my second toe. Similarly with my back leg, I also don't want it way out to the side or way in. I also want it to line up with my second toe. With both those things, they're much easier to see with a mirror in front of you.